man this? Didn't a man that? Man. Let's just blame man and take no accountability because it's a man's fault.
But didn't a man make you a single mother? Didn't he leave you with a broken home? Didn't a man leave you high and dry with those babies? No. No, actually, no. Nobody made me anything. See, that is what I find to be so interesting. The idea that anything that has happened to me is automatically a man's fault. Let me explain something to you, because this is something that I used to hear often on that Bird app. And if this channel was, or if this account was to get bigger, I'm going to hear it here too. So let's go ahead and get in front of it now. Nobody made me anything. There is not a single circumstance that I am not currently sitting in and living in that I was not a willing participant in. Every decision, even though I could say in hindsight, I didn't fully understand certain things back then, I was still a willing participant in my life. Right. I still made poor decisions. I still did things I wasn't supposed to do. And now I sit in my circumstances, or I sit in certain consequences, and I sit in where I am in life now, and I look back and I absolutely see where I dropped the ball and where I made mistakes and where I made poor decisions. And I have to take that on the chin and just keep moving through my life, because I am no one's victim.
These are the 4 reasons why you lost her to somebody else. Number 1, you stopped making her feel anything. Same routine, same restaurant, same tired positions, same boring lines every single time. That does nothing for her anymore. It doesn't pull her in, and it does not make her crave you. Number 2, you forgot how to build anticipation. You go straight to it with zero warm-up, no seduction, no tension, no mystery, just straight to business like a robot. No, instead, you need to tell her exactly what you're about to do before you even touch her. I'm going to make you come so hard, you're going to forget your own name as soon as I get out of the office, so get ready. Like that. Let her hear that. Let the anticipation build so she's shaking before you even touch her. Number 3, you stopped claiming her. Women want to be owned, so say it loud like this. Lay down. Your is mine now. I want to feel every pulse of you on me. Command that authority in the bedroom. Do it. Number 4, you got comfortable. You thought showing up, paying the bills, and staying loyal was enough. But I'm sorry, my friend, it was not. She doesn't just want safe and stable. She wants to feel something real. Women respond to what things make us feel like, because when a woman feels a high level of raw hunger from her own man, no outside attention even registers. But if you stay silent and predictable, she's going to crave that intensity somewhere else. The man who makes her feel fully wanted is the man she will never, ever leave.
It's going to be terrible. The man brought me carnations.
I see.
Wait, hold up. The man brought you flowers? What an asshole.
Not flowers, carnations.
What's so wrong with carnations?
Ugh, they're filler flowers.
Would you dump a guy if he brought you carnations?
Me? No, but I happen to like carnations, especially the pink ones. In fact, I think they're making a comeback. I would, however, throw away a guy for wearing docksiders or topsiders or any of the above.
No, those are cute.
So basically guys are just...
No, that's not true. None of that matters with the right guy. Harry was bald, and he talked with his mouth full. But I loved him anyway.
Right, because he didn't bring you filler flowers.
No, because I loved him.
Of course you did, sweetie. Don't say that to her.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to be funny.
Well, it wasn't funny.
Yeah, it wasn't funny. I'm a slacker. I guess if I were wearing topsiders, I wouldn't be here.
Good evening. You folks ready to order?
Yes. Let's see. I'm gonna start with the goat cheese salad, and then I'll have the tuna. But, sir, can you make sure there's no parsley on anything? I'm just really allergic. Not even a sprinkling of it on the plate.
Yeah, you got it. No parsley.
And can you ask the chef if the marinade for the tuna has parsley in it? Because if it does, I should probably change my order.
I'll go check.
Thank you.
You're not allergic.
What?
You're not allergic.
I don't like it.
Why don't you just say that?
Because when I say that, parsley somehow magically appears on the plate, and I feel bad because I have to send it back.
You didn't even order something that usually comes with parsley.
It comes with everything. You know what, guys? I actually have to... I totally forgot. I have to go. Bye.
I was a stay-at-home mom for many, many years, and I recently had somebody say, well, your husband worked so that you could stay at home. No, my husband would have worked regardless if he had a family or not, and I didn't get to work. I chose to stay at home because, of course, as a mom, you want to raise your children, but I did sacrifice building my career, having retirement, developing and networking, and all of those things. That was a sacrifice that I made. My husband, he continued the course of his life, finishing college, getting a job. His life really went unaltered, besides he had a wife at home, cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, and children, and a family, which actually benefits men. And I think it just irks me when people don't value the work that women do and to say, well, you get to stay at home. Like it's, something, a gift that's given to you and someone else on, someone else's behalf. But regardless if you have a wife or family, kids, you still are going to work. So it's not like you're going to work just for them and as some act of, martyrdom. That's not the case. Everybody has to figure out how to provide for themselves, family or not. I wouldn't have chosen any other thing. This cat, obviously, I wouldn't have chosen any other thing. I am glad I got to be home with my kids, but whenever that it's not appreciated or acknowledged that it was a sacrifice to do so, that is whenever I am mad about.
There's some suckers out
You
there.
think it's a sucker if a man take a woman back
Hell
after cheating?
yeah, he's a sucker.
What?
Yeah.
What? Why?
The lady to take
Because
you
the
back.
man...
And do.
So
What makes him a sucker? I
this
really
is a
want to hear
great
it.
conversation. So a man that comes from nothing, who found a way to get himself out of that and do a little success in life, he gets with a girl, he makes her his queen, he treats her like his queen, he gives her everything, he hunts, goes out there, makes no excuses, no matter what the stress is, no matter what the case is, he come in the back to give her. She with her girls, she looking just as fly as her girls, this, that. You gotta understand, when that woman violates that, the man don't know how to handle that. And he just loses it. Cause he's like, yo, you violated that. I don't, because with no disrespect, if you're a provider, you're a guy that did, especially when you come from nothing. I'm not talking about a trust fund baby. I'm talking about a person who came up from nothing and said, all right, I'm going to share this world with this woman and give her everything equal, whatever we do. And then she violates. It's a whole nother way of forgiving this and this and that. Now,
Things I don't do anymore because I have a real man in my life now. First thing, pay bills. I don't pay almost any bills. Majority of those, including mortgage, are paid by my man. Second thing is drive car. I literally never drove car since we are together, and I might start in the future, but for now, I'm good. And that brings me to the third thing, and that's I never pump gas or do anything else related to the car. He handles all of those. He pays all of the bills around the car, so I don't have to do anything when it comes to that. Fourth thing is take the trash out. I literally never took the trash out since we are together. It's been years. The fifth thing is fix stuff around the house. Either he's going to do that or he's going to call somebody who's going to do it. I started painting doors the other day and he literally got mad because I didn't call him to do it. And the last thing is plan the dates and pay for the dates. That's usually something that he does. Occasionally I'm going to do it, but usually he's the main one who plans our dates and he's really good at it. Now let me know if you want to hear in the next video the things I'm doing for my man that he doesn't need to do anymore since he's with me. And there is a lot of those too, trust me.
I'm not bringing in my purse but lip gloss.
And that right there, young lady, is one of the dumbest things you can ever do. Okay? I'm a whole man. And my parents told me you don't go on a date with nobody unless you got some money in your pocket. You don't even leave the house without some money in your pocket. Now, this is where you get one of those videos of, so you ain't gonna pay for the meal because you ain't getting me, because I ain't getting you none. See, you setting yourself up for failure right then, right there. Now, being real, if he paid for the whole meal, there's nothing wrong with you just doing the tip. But I'm saying, ain't nothing wrong with it. But at the same time, for you to sit here and say, oh, I ain't coming in with nothing but lip gloss in my pocketbook. Mama, that mean you ain't got money to go get you a cab, or Uber, Nothing. You can't even get yourself out of a situation if it get dangerous. I'm gonna need you to rethink this. Geez, what kind of parents y'all have?
And once again, I really do appreciate when women, they might do these videos and they say, well, this is what I do for my man, and I appreciate him, or this is what my man does for me, right? And he does this, and they go down a list of things that they do for their man. You know, I love that. But then a lot of times, like I said, you don't hear it from the reverse side of it. So modern women are out here thinking that, you know, this man is going to do everything for me without me giving anything in return. And she said, now, you know, if you want to know a video, they probably don't. But if you want a video of what I do for him, and it's a lot, then just let me know. I'll tell you. That's what I wouldn't even ask. Honestly, I would just put the video out there, right? Because I think a lot of these modern women need to know exactly what to expect, so they won't be out here talking about, oh, you know, that's wifey duties, even though the man is paying for your stuff. Oh, that's wifey duties. So I ain't gonna cook, I ain't gonna clean, I'm not gonna rub his head or give him a back massage or rub his feet, lay his clothes out, nothing. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not even, my God, I'm not even gonna grocery shop for him. My God. I mean, if you're going to Target, if you're gonna go, you going on a Starbucks run, get me something, man. Well, you don't want to I don't want no whatever that stuff is. Get me like a lemonade or something like that, or one of those little treats or something like that, or one of those little sandwiches or something. Get me something. Let me know you thinking about me. If I don't like Starbucks, then, man, stop by and get me something from Chick-fil-A or something, man. Give me something. Man, you go to the store, I'm paying all the bills and all that stuff, and you don't ever give me nothing. You go grocery shopping, you don't even fill up the snacks that I want. What the heck? That's what I'm saying, man. These women are bums. These modern women are bums.
I have heard of women either expecting, and not just a babysitter for the kids, of women expecting the man, and I've had guy friends tell me this. Women will text them before the date and be like, this is my Zelle, or you can Apple Pay me, like, for the Uber to get to the restaurant, or for the child care for the night. And guys are like, is this a thing now? Like, I'm expected to pay for the transportation or the babysitter.
But my husband made a good point. If he has kids, he has to pay for his own babysitter, you know, and now he's expected to pay for not only his babysitter, her babysitter as well, and her Uber and the date. That's expensive.
And if I ask for a back massage, I want it to only be a back massage.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Yeah,
a good one.
Yeah, well, if I got time to do all that.
No. We're laying in bed watching TV, and I want a good masseuse level back massage without you thinking anything else is going to happen. I need that.
I'll attempt it.
You've tried it and failed.
When he asks for dinner, he wants it to only be dinner. Michelin star level dinner, no yapping and no gossip about your coworkers. See, two people can play at this.
What's something you don't understand about guys?
Why don't they like to chase girls?
Why don't you put the people that are chasing you?
Maybe because I want them to keep chasing me. I like the attention, I guess.
Basically, you just want to keep chasing so they get nothing and you get fulfilled with attention.
I guess when you put it like that, it sounds wrong.
You're the one that
can I get your answer? You trying to go to a class after party?
Hey, this what you wanted, ain't it?
No, what are you guys doing after?
Me and her?
No, just you.
You gotta choose one. You can't get me and her.
No, we're going to class.
Is that your type?
No.
Did that chasing help you? Did it make you feel good?
I mean, I guess.
If men's jobs disappeared tomorrow, society would crumble. If women's jobs disappeared tomorrow, society would be fine.
Oh, really? Who's going to raise all the children?
Women aren't even raising their own kids. They're in daycare.
That's actually incorrect.
They're in daycare and public school. No, it's $1 billion industry.
It is $1 billion industry, but statistically, women have the majority of childcare burden. And not a lot of people can afford daycare nowadays.
Well, who is the kid spending the most time with if the mom's at work? Most mothers work nowadays. So the kid is spending more time at school or at daycare.
Y'all believe in women's intuition?
Yeah.
If you can feel that your man is cheating, why can't you tell when he's unhappy?
I definitely agree. I think a lot of women are selfish in relationships. If we just gonna be honest in terms of their care, like they care about what they can benefit from, right? But when it comes to making sure that man is solidified, making sure that man is taken care of, that doesn't become a problem until he stops giving her what she wants.
Kings, send that girl $1,500 to her Cash App right now.
Why?
No more 50-50. We ain't playing that roommate.
Hold up.
Gotta start treating these women like the goddesses that they are. Nigga, are you dumb? Do you know how honored we should be just to be in their presence? Bruh. Always remember, she is the prize.
Oh, no.
You are here to serve her. So stay focused. Cut. Yo, we about to do numbers. Them hoes gonna love this. You know, all you gotta do is tell them hoes whatever they want to hear about it.
Bro, we're still recording.
Y'all, in our marriage, we do what we call just let them be. We just let each other be. If I want to get a crazy haircut or a different haircut, Dustin just lets me do it. If he wants to start his newest hobby for the week, I just let him do it and encourage him. If we want to take a nap on the weekends, one of us does and the other one doesn't, guess what? We're napping. Whoever wants to nap is going to get a nap. And although I love to clean house and do laundry, if there's a day that I just don't want to do it. I just don't have the energy. I'm just not doing it. Dustin says, take you a break. You deserve a break. Take you a break. And honey, he could care less if I vacuum or wash another piece of clothes for 3 weeks. And Dustin loves seafood. I do not eat seafood, but honey, if he wants seafood, we're going to eat some seafood. And I will make do if I have to eat off that kid's menu. I don't care. I'm just excited that he's getting to eat his favorite. I make do. That's what we do over here. We just make do and just let each other be. We've always said we didn't marry each other to change each other. We married each other because we loved each other how we were. So we've stayed true to that. We just let each other be. We're just, like Dustin says, no fuss, no muss. We just let each other be who God intended for us to be. And we still grow and we learn every day. And we do it with joy because we get excited for each other and support each other. And it's the best way to be, y'all. And honey, it makes life so chill and our marriage just flows.
It's just so minimal to me what he does for her every time. A birthday, flower, dinners, a gift. Anniversary, flowers, dinners, gift. Like, it's the same over and over and over and over again.
Is it
and
your
I'm like,
marriage?
girl, you deserve better. There's over 70 luxury resorts in the United States alone. Even if he just took you to one a year, it would take y'all a lifetime. Literally. You should not just be at home all the time when y'all doing big celebrations like this. Like, I feel like you're just accepting, yo. And this is what pisses me off so much about it, is that whenever she's talking about him and stuff that he does, it's always spectacular. But when she talks about stuff that he does for her, like, yes, it's nice, but it's not spectacular in comparison to what he does for himself. I'm like, girl, this man does not like you. He's with you.
They're
You're integrated
married.
into his life. Yeah, he may say he loves you, but he does not like you. Okay? For his birthday, this video getting a little long, so I'm gonna do part 2.
Yeah, he loves you, but he does not like you. I don't know if I can process that. But anyways, is this your marriage? Is this your marriage? Do you know what conversation they're having? Do you know if she was the one who requested that? You don't know. How are you going to be more mad than her? She's probably happy with whatever she's getting, and you're over here being mad. I would have ended the friendship with you too. Because you chat too much. It's not your marriage. Shut the up and move on.
I say don't look for a woman. Just keep building yourself. Keep raising yourself up over and over again.
Yeah.
That savage of a woman will show up. I've never been a guy that had to date or something like that. I didn't chase, so I was always working on myself.
Right.
And then if something...
And I agree, you should not look for that, for sure, because you'll always find the wrong one.
It's ugly out there.
It is.
It's ugly out there. Not just in America, but around the world. The concept of social media and what it does, that you can always upgrade, you can always ditch, you can always get out. And so, it's tough. I feel bad for you guys. Let me just say that. I feel bad for you guys out there right now. And I'm worried about my son, because he's 6. What's it going to be like from 14 years from now? Because I want to teach him, don't worry about girls.
Right.
Just keep being you. You don't need a girl at 20. Just date. Keep going. Don't worry about that stuff. Live your life. So I feel bad for you guys.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Gay?
Feminine.
Okay.
Very, very feminine. And be like, oh, that's because, he was raised by a single mother.
Bruh, that's not
because he didn't have his father in his life to lead him and show him how men supposed to act in their cadence. Why is she blamed for that and not the absent person? It's always on the mother.
Now, the mama told the kids that the daddy didn't care and he wanted to be a deadbeat. That ugly money. But of course, when you talk to the daddy, when that baby go up old and 18, 19 years old and he go find his daddy, the daddy gonna have a whole different story. And see, your mama was fucking the goddamn security guard. That ugly money. She was fucking, right? Raw. That ugly money. And every time that your daddy tried to come pick you up in the early years after they broke up, your mama wouldn't let him see him unless he brought some money over there. That ugly money. Right? And then your mama called child support and got his license suspended, so he couldn't go to work. So then the nigga get pulled over, get locked up or whatever because he ain't have no license. So now he can't pay child support, right? Listen, hold on, I'm gonna break it down for you. Okay, now. All right? Now after he get out of jail after a week, guess what? He lost his job. So guess what happened? He go to jail again because he can't pay child support. So now 6 months on, 6 months off, daddy is in jail. That's why you ain't seen your daddy. That's why we blame them guys. But she ruined his life. All because she wanted to be a hoe and the security guard.
I ain't gonna lie, you went first. Hey, you did your one too. I got out the way after a minute or two bombs.
At this point, I'm starting to think some of y'all just like to be broke. At this point, I'm thinking that y'all love to go to this job that you hate. $20,000 monthly. My content course is only $20 to teach you exactly what I did to make this. $20, $20,000 a month. $20, $20,000 a month. It's not rocket science. Everybody has that. Kids have $20. DM, # content, or just comment content below. Right here. Just comment content on this video, and I'm going to send you the exact course. Now, if you want more personalized information, we can get on the line directly. But the course is just $20 to make $20,000. Quit that job, click this link, and let's get rich. Get ugly money.
And this is what I caution women in when they try to say, well, I'm using masculine, and we'll get into that later, right?
Yes, different subject.
You're imitating something and you don't really know the rules and laws to it. Because when a woman thinks that she's saying the same thing as a man, she's not saying the same thing as a man. Absolutely. We have a way of communication and we have a natural ranking system.
Right.
And in the natural ranking system that you're unaware of, there's things that I wouldn't dare say to certain men. Right? I wouldn't dare say it. And there's certain tones that I wouldn't dare say unless I'm ready to him or be.
Wow.
But you other people who are pretending, they're coming with these tones and with these things and with this force, and they don't realize that the only reason our alarm is going off, that we're not crashing out, as you say, is because they're not actually a man. But you're triggering them. Because no man would say that to a man.
And I think the clip with the man talking about some things that he would never say, I think he's got a point there. And I think he, essentially what they were talking about was, I think the topic was something about women don't understand kind of like the rules and the laws of masculinity. And they don't. They don't care to. I think they want to understand the rules and laws of masculinity up into a point. Like, how do I get a man? How do I get the man that I want? So I need to understand basically how he moves, where he's going to be. I just want to study his patterns so I can get to him and get him. But as far as him taking care of me, as far as me taking care of him, as far as me respecting him, I'm not looking to go that far into it. Most modern women want to be on the basic level of masculinity. Most of them do, right? For the modern women out here that want to be on Shira 7's level, you want to get deeper. That's going to be masculinity and the rules and the laws of masculinity. I don't know. Say you got 5 classes. That's maybe class 3, right? You're getting up into middle to advanced, right? Now, most women who are wives, right, who are good wives, they're going to know how to use a man's, or they're going to understand a man's masculinity. So they're probably on level 4 or 5. Or some of these women out here, they create their own level. Good women, good wives, they create a level 6 that you don't even know exists. You can't even see it. Most modern women are not even going to see it, right? Where you unlock the full potential of a man, because you know your way around him, you know how to talk to him, you know how to touch him, all those things that stimulates a man, and it helps him to grow, and it helps him to be his best self. That's what a good woman and a good wife unlocks out of a man. But these women, they'll only go as far as understanding where you're going to be, what you want, so that I can use that to see if you're going to take care of me. That's really all they want. They're not trying to take care of you or be on your team at all.
Women, when they fight with men, their goal is to get men frazzled, right? Crazed. And what is the most annoying thing that happens in a fight when it comes to male-female dynamics? The most annoying thing to women is when guys don't get frazzled, when they're just like, sure, honey, whatever. You know what? You want to scream, yell, I got stuff to do. And then they will get bigger and crazier, and the crazy eyes will come out because they have to know, they have to try to rattle you, right? And some guys will not allow themselves to be rattled. And those are obviously the best, most stable, most sane guys, right? But it's also the guys and those are the guys that also maintain authority in their house and whatnot, because they're letting you know, honey, you get to act like crazy person. I'm not going to be, no, it's not going to work on me.
So you think that women are not more emotional than men?
Men have our emotions in a linear fashion. When we're angry, we're angry. Mm-hmm. When we're sad, we're sad. When we're aroused, we're aroused. When we're happy, we're happy. Women have emotions about their emotions. A woman can be turned on, but she could be ashamed of her being turned on. Mm-hmm. She could be curious about her shame about being turned on. Mm-hmm. She could be happy about her curiosity, about her shame about being turned on. They run in loops rather than going linear and running straight.
Oh.
Tell me what man goes months and years without sex until they find the right person.
Every man.
Stop the lies.
95% plus of men on this planet.
On the planet.
Have that exact experience. I'm just telling you the truth. Most men on the planet Earth don't have access to pussy.
What about brothels?
They have no money.
Yeah, but they don't have the money. Cost of living, you know. Cost of living. We're not in like some third world country where you could do it for like £10 or £5, bro. Like,
even then they can't afford it.
My hot take is that men shouldn't be allowed to sit because it's truly an epidemic that every time I go on the transit, full train, majority of the people sitting are men. Like, as long as there's a gender pay gap, women should not be standing on public transit.
You see video after video after video now of women complaining that men aren't being gentlemen. And I'm going to make video after video after video where I remind them that they're not being gentlemen because you told them not to be a gentleman because you found it offensive at the time. And now all of a sudden you want them to be a gentleman again because you snapped your fingers like this. And they are not a dog. It's not Pavlov's dog, honey.
My hot take is that men shouldn't be allowed to sit because it's truly an epidemic that every time I go on the transit, full train, majority of the people sitting are men. Like, as long as there's a gender pay gap, women should not be standing on public transit.
You see video after video after video now of women complaining that men aren't being gentlemen. And I'm going to make video after video after video where I remind them that they're not being gentlemen because you told them not to be a gentleman because you found it offensive at the time. And now all of a sudden you want them to be a gentleman again because you snapped your fingers like this. And they are not a dog. It's not Pavlov's dog, honey.
The reason that men mistake your kindness and politeness as flirting is because they themselves would never be kind or polite to someone they weren't attracted to.
No. Many men will mistake your kindness for flirting because many men rarely ever receive any kind of kindness unless either somebody wants something from them or they're flirting. Also, there are lots of men who are kind to people that they're not interested in. So, I don't know where you get that from.
A man's heartbreak, you can't even fathom the heartbreak of a man when he loves a woman and she breaks his heart. Because we can't turn our love on and off like a woman. Most men never recover. They don't recover. But women do. Woman, she don't love like that. Her love is different. She loves like water. It evaporates over time.
I am a female and I'm looking at a woman who doesn't even have the slightest idea what she's supposed to be bringing to the table. Honey, wake up!
How does a woman take care of a man?
What do you mean?
How should a woman take care of a man?
She shouldn't have to.
At all?
No.
Then why should a man date a woman?
What the What kind of question is that?
Like, what value would you provide to a man?
What? That's a crazy question.
What do you mean?
You shouldn't have to provide some value to a man.
Then what's the point of the relationship?
What value does a provide to us.
What are you bringing to the table? Right. And they're like, what? What are you even like it's like because they've never thought about it because they've never had to.
Look, y'all don't need a man. Y'all don't need a man. None of that. Look, we out here digging the car. The car can't even move out the driveway. I can't even get out the car. I have to climb out the car. Uh-huh. Come, I'm stuck. All right? I have to look, just for me to get in. This is what I gotta do. I don't need no man. Problem. It's all on my own. Uh-huh. Yeah, all right. No problem. Yeah, all right.
Now look, them ninjas at Home Depot, they not available now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now you stuck at home. Humble yourself. Put the pride to the side. You need a man in your life. And it's okay. Because we need you. We love you. We will without you. If you need us, yes you do. Yes indeed, this is true.
You don't need to work out to get slim. Here's the secret. You don't even need to go to the gym. Don't lift the weights. Don't go on the treadmill. You're wasting time. If you want to get slim, it all starts here. If you think that you're slim and you envision that you've got the muscles and the beautiful waist and the gorgeous face, you're going to become slim. It's not your diet. It's not working out. It's what you think.
Sweetheart, I think you might be a little, just slightly, yeah, just a hair, fully, actually. I think that's what it is.
Boyfriend with a fancy dinner, Popeyes, rice, and this, and he got an attitude because I bring him to Popeyes. And this is a fancy dinner. Why do we gotta go to hibachi?
Because I like chicken.
You take me there though. This is what I could afford. Like Popeyes. This is fancy. You got rice. You got, like, I don't understand.
You got $8,000 on you.
That's $8,000 so that I could flip and make more money. I told you I was gonna give you some too. This is just, Popeyes is good. You a hood nigga. You should know this.
I love Popeyes.
So, but this is fancy too.
But next time, get hibachi.
No, we gonna do this.
Okay.
Don't ever beg for love. Don't ever beg for connection. Don't ever beg somebody to stay with you. Don't ever beg somebody to be with you. Don't ever beg. You are a sovereign being. You're a sovereign light. You offer love and connection in your own world. Be with somebody who wants to be with you. Be with somebody who chooses you. Be with somebody that sees your light, appreciates that light, and helps that light shine brighter. Don't ever beg for connection. Don't ever beg for love.
What if you are missing the most amazing woman that God could have ever put before you?
Man, that's her loss more than mine.
What if you're missing your bonding?
I'm saying I'm good. Look how far I got by myself. I'm doing
But
excellent.
imagine if you just didn't know because you just didn't have that lobster roll, something simple.
Right.
Just
I
that
prefer
powwow.
my freedom over everything. My happiness, personal happiness,
So you
and my
don't feel like
personal
there's a
freedom.
woman that can make you happy?
I didn't say it's. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying currently how I like to move and how I like to feel. I do what I want, how I want at all times, and look how far it got me now.
All you men out there who are in a situation where you know this woman won't let you finish talking without hisses, that means you're nothing to them. Trust me. At her job, when Mr. Feinstein is talking, they be quiet, they listen to what he has to say, and on top of that, they do it. You, not so much. Why do you think that is? She can't be quiet when you're talking because she doesn't respect you. And if somebody doesn't respect you, if you try to build with them, you're gonna lose miserably. I'll tell y'all something, man. The reason it's hard to find a good woman is because a good woman is somewhere being a good woman. It's simply put, like, a good woman is somewhere being a good woman. That's why you don't see them in the club half naked, sweated out in the summertime. That's why you don't see them on a podcast or on TV somewhere talking about, let me tell you something. Yeah. That ain't no good woman. That woman for the streets. When you run across a good woman, it was luck. You happened to stumble across a good woman. You better try to get her and keep her. It ain't that many of them.
Now, what did you do to your ex-husband that led to that relationship ending?
I probably withdrew love from him. But he hurts me.
And you hurt him?
Yeah, I guess I do. He doesn't seem like he cares, though. It doesn't even seem like it affects him.
Of course he doesn't. Same strategy you use. He's just better at it. Because he's a man. He has no one to talk to about it, so he won't.
He doesn't talk about anything.
He's a man.
You know, a lot of modern women, I think there was a clip in there where a woman was talking to a man. He's making pretty good money now. And he was essentially saying, I really don't care to have a woman at this point in my life. I've gotten this far by myself. So I'm not really looking for a woman to come in and mess all that up. Right? It'd be a lot of times modern women like to say, and they say it, oh, well, a man, he's doing my life like this and like that, and he's bringing drama and chaos and all that other stuff. Well, we know specifically out of a woman's mouth. I think there was another clip besides this one where the woman was saying, hey guys, where are all the men at? You must want a woman in your life. I mean, you telling me that you would take peace and making money over chaos? Yes, I would. Modern women think that they bring so much value to a relationship that men are going to overlook their chaos, and it's simply not true. It's not true at all. I am never going to do that. And modern women think that they can get away with that type of crap, and you cannot. I'd rather be alone.
Fellas, when you're on grind mode, it's just best you stay single. Or if you want to be in a relationship, make sure you choose a woman that understands, not right now. You have to be with a woman that understands that you're on grind mode. You're not trying to spend no money. You're trying to prioritize. That's the type of woman that you need in your corner. Not the woman that wants you to get her hair done, her nails done every week. When Christmas time comes or her birthday comes, whatever, she's going to be a brat. She's going to complain because you can't get her 10 Chanel bags or whatever the case may be. Be with a woman that understands not right now. And that's the woman, when it's your time, that's the woman you have by your side. And then you finally splurge on her. You finally spoil her because she understood the assignment. It makes no sense. I really do feel people that are on grind mode do not need to be in relationships. It gets real complicated when you're focused and you can't give your all in the relationship because the other person don't understand. Y'all not on one accord. Get you a, not right now.
Okay, I'm gonna cook here. Ready? Just listen. Maturity for a man is when he realizes that he should be the one pursuing a woman. Okay? Now, this is gonna get some of you guys like, oh my gosh. Maturity for a woman is when she realizes that forcing a man to chase her is not the idea, but rather a man should be pursuing her. Because maturity for a woman, if she allows a man to pursue her while she's staying still, that's mature. Now, when a woman is standing there and a man is trying to pursue her and she starts running, that's a man chasing her. There's a huge difference because a man is going to give up on pursuing a woman when she starts running from him and she wants him to chase her. How is that mature? It's not. A woman has to stay in one position and allow that man to pursue her.
I don't need no man to make nothing happen. A man is just like luxury, like a bag. Yes.
How old's your baby?
3 twins.
You got 3-year-old twins?
Yeah.
Why you not with their dad?
Oh, it's crazy.
Who's crazy?
He was crazy. He was like a bad relationship for like 3 years.
Why you have kids by him?
I was young. Well, I'm still young. I'm 25.
Are the twins your only children?
No, I have 5 children.
You really have 5 children?
Yes, I did.
How old are your kids, honey?
I have a 6-year-old. I have twins. They're 3. I have a 1-year-old, and I have a 2-month-old.
Shariah.
2-month-old.
Yes, I
Oh
do.
my
Are they all
God.
by the same man?
3 of them. Yes.
Shariah, I want to sit there for a second because you have 5 children. You have a 2-month-old, a 1-year-old, 3-year-old twins, and a 6-year-old. And the kind of guy you described, he gotta have something going for himself.
Wow.
And I understand this, but that's the kind of guy I think everybody wants. Well, what would you say to the man that is concerned? Because you do have 5 kids and you have 4 kids under the age of 5. Sometimes there's judgment, but let's have a real talk with love. A real talk with love. What would you say to the man that is concerned? Because you do come with a lot that somebody will have to accept.
Concerned about what?
You serious?
Baby girl, you have a 2-month-old, a 1-year-old, 3-year-old twin. Any man that's going to join life with you has to be willing to pay for you and your... Okay.
My kids are well taken care of.
Okay.
I don't need nothing from
Look at
no
the attitude.
one, from my children. If I'm talking to someone, I'm talking to them for me. When I say you have to accept me, meaning you have to accept that I come along with children. I feel like people are so judgmental of people who have children or people who are young with multiple kids. Because I make it happen. I don't need no man to make nothing happen. A man is just like luxury, like a bag. A man is luxury, not me for nothing like that, but it's extracurricular activity. I don't need you to pay for shit or do shit for the kids until we make it there.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut the up!
Damn.
Enough!
The fastest way to lose a good man, it's not cheating. It's becoming his biggest source of stress. He's already fighting the world, work pressure, money, expectations. If home feels like another battlefield, he won't stay long. Men don't leave because someone prettier shows up. They leave when peace disappears. If every conversation is a challenge, every decision is questioned, every moment feels tense, that's not partnership. That's pressure. He doesn't need a competitor. He needs softness where life is hard. Respect where the world doubts him. Loyalty isn't controlled, it's created. So if he's distant, ask yourself, are you his piece or just another problem?
I just had a guy ask me out on a coffee date. I'm sorry, I don't drink coffee, but even if I did, I wouldn't go on the date because I feel like I'm more of an investment than a coffee date.
Right.
I just think that that's very high school. And I don't like it. And when I try to explain in the nicest way that why I'm not interested, he's trying to give me other ideas that's basically on the same level as coffee. Like, oh, let's go to ice cream. Let's go to a bakery. I'm not a sweets person. Not a bakery person. I'm a lunch and dinner person. So take me out to lunch and dinner. He's like, oh, but what if we don't click? And then I spent all this money on an expensive dinner and, you know, you're just going to walk away from my life. I never said it had to be an expensive dinner, but I like dinner. I don't like dessert. I am a high value woman. I am a classy lady. Like, I'm not trying to go to an ice cream or dessert shop. I don't even like that stuff. You know, so I just feel like I just basically said we're not compatible. And he was like, oh, fine, bye. Like, he got so upset. But I'm like, I don't understand why guys do this. But whatever. Am I wrong? Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong.
Am I the only one that's like this? Probably not. But when my husband is sick, he's been puking all night. Even if he has a cold, for some reason, the rage inside me is such a fiery rage. And I know there's nothing he can do about it to control it. But it just makes me so angry. It's so ridiculous that it makes me so angry. So he's been puking all night. So I slept on the couch because he like moans and groans. He's like noisy when he's sick.
If you guys have ever wondered what it looks like for a wife to hate her husband, this is what it looks like. Because, I'm sorry, what? He's been throwing up all night and you slept separate from him because of the noise that he was making? Instead of being worried that he was spiking a fever or choking on his own throw up? or getting dehydrated. And like we all know that when men get sick, they are not good at taking care of themselves. They will just hammer through it. They will not hydrate. They will not take the medicine that they need to take. And look, it's not just a man thing. Like it's hard. It's hard to want to feed yourself and hydrate yourself when you're feeling so terrible. So that's why it's so helpful to have somebody that cares about you. And when you marry someone, look, that is what you sign up for. You sign up for taking care of them when they are sick. With that being said, I think that we can all collectively just feel bad for this husband.
No one will give you more advice than a boyfriend who wants you to be his wife. And that's the truth. When a man is serious about you, he starts talking like he's planning a whole future. He'll be like, babe, don't spend that money, save it. Or, babe, maybe you should look at this career move. Or babe, you need to take care of your health. It's not controlling. It's not controlling. It's him wanting to build something solid with you. Because husbands think different than boyfriends. A man who just wants a good time, he won't care what you do with your life. No. But a man who sees you as his wife, he's already thinking about building a home, building a family, and protecting his investment. And that's you. And the funny thing is, you'll notice his advice starts sounding like love. Like he's not just talking. He's trying to make sure y'all both win. So, yeah. Pay attention to how a man speaks into your life. Because the right one, he won't just flirt with you. He'll guide you, cover you, and want the best for you. That's the difference between a boyfriend and a future husband.
If you don't give this to your husband, he'll look for it somewhere else.
The number one thing your man needs from you, and if this doesn't come from you, he'll look for it elsewhere. By the way, I'm Ashley Lima, and I teach women how to bring out the alpha in their man. So if you like stuff like that, follow me. Now, if your man doesn't get this from you, he will go looking for it somewhere else. Not necessarily in another woman, but in work, in hobbies, in his friends, because something inside of him is starving. The easiest way to meet this need is simply by the way you speak. When we nag, complain, and criticize, what he's hearing is, you're not enough. You have failed and I do not appreciate you. That pushes him away and tears down your home. But when we speak with softness and kindness, even the simple please and thank yous or greeting him when he comes home, he feels that on a deep level. Honor and respect. He needs this like food and water. And a wise woman knows this is her secret superpower. Your words can either rot his bones or be the wind in his wings. If you want to start becoming the woman who builds her home up instead of tearing it down, comment guide for a link to my ebook, The Words He's Been Waiting For.
Yeah, I think, when she was talking about the man essentially trying to prepare, the man, giving you advice, that's what he's doing. He's trying to prepare you to be his wife. He's literally telling you, this is how you become my wife. Modern women don't do that. They make you guess. I don't know where to go. Oh, well, just pick one of these things. And they're testing you the whole time. Do you want to go to a steakhouse? Would you rather go to, eat seafood, or do you want something a little low key? You pick. We'll see if you pick the right thing. Okay, let's do seafood. And now that we're here, you're not even going to tell them that you don't like seafood. Oh, we're just going to go with it. Why? Why can't you just tell them you don't like seafood? They won't do that. We'll get there. Okay, well, what are you going to get? I think I'm going to, and just trying to make conversation. And the whole night is like pulling teeth. It's like pulling teeth. And these modern women, they'll go through all of it and make him guess everything. And when that man does not come back, you'll be upset as to why. Because I'm here to talk to an adult and get to know an adult. I'm not here to talk to a child and get her the chicken nuggets. Say what you want. Say where you want to go. A man is going to prepare you. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I like. This is where I want to go. What about you? And you tell him, and if it's not the direction that he's going, or not the direction that you're going, then you guys aren't compatible. No need to guess.